Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So as promised, today's video is going to be a little bit of exhaust clips, but not really clips. Today's video is going to be exhaust sounds, turbo inlet noises, and all that fun stuff. Just to go ahead and a quick recap on what we got on the car real quick. So as y'all remember, I am completely stage 3+ right now. So I have the COBB SF intake, I have the IEG air oil separator, I have a PERRIN bypass valve, I have the COBB fuel rails, fuel injectors, ID 1050X, and then I have all their lines as well. I have the GR stumble kit temporarily until I get another fuel pressure regulator, and then I don't know if y'all be able to see, but right down there is the INVIDIA CATLESS downpipe, and then that leads out to the REMARK single exit exhaust. So that's pretty much what we have for the mods on the car. In case you guys were wondering who I am tuned by, I am tuned by Ambot Tuning. He has been tuning all my cars that I've had past 4 years. And I have no issues with his tuning. All my cars ran fine, you know. So the what I use to tune with is, as you can see, I have my COBB access port right here, and then I have my AFR gauge. Also too, this will also be a great review on my E85 flex fuel tune as well. I am currently running on full E. I'm at about 74% ethanol right now. So this car just sounds really good with the headers that I have on here, the PERRIN equivalent headers, as you can hear. It just sounds really good, really good. Oh my God. Got a couple pops in there. I hope you guys do really enjoy the POV style driving that I do. Only because I don't have a tripod to really just sit my phone up and really record, but eventually I'll end up getting one here soon in the future. We're gonna take a couple back roads so you guys can really hear all the sounds and fun noises that the car makes. Overall, the car drives really smooth, drives like stock. I have no issues at all whatsoever. As far as how much power I'm putting down, I don't have a dyno sheet, but I would probably guesstimate around close to the 350 horsepower mark, if anything. In the future, I do plan on getting a turbo. The goal is to try to get at least 600 out of this car. That's my power goals as far as anything. I mainly want to build this car to have fun in. Oh, we got a little stretch right here. Hold on. I'm gonna give y'all a second gear pull real quick.
So you that shit in me, so you gon' live on. No cat. It's too many shooters, bitch. I'm good. I'm trying to pay like my window. Baby, don't let go since I get bored. Got it up. So good. Ain't no more.
Sounds amazing.
Life gave me lyrics and a whole lot of lessons. God gave me spirit and a whole lot of blessings. I don't say a word.
Got some pops in there. And you can just smell the E85 from me being CATLESS. Like, you can just smell it. It smells really good. I'm probably pissing off a couple of people in their neighborhood just ripping it through here. For those of you that are tuning in, don't worry about it. Check engine light light, that is my O2 sensor reading a low voltage. I was dumb when I first got the car. The previous owner had a downpipe on here and the tune and whatnot, and it was throwing like oxygen sensor codes, so I thought the OEM one went bad. And the nearest Subaru dealership is about 30 minutes away from me, and at the time I needed something right now. So I went to the parts store, got one, and it's just been reading low voltage ever since. But the performance and the mechanical aspects of the car is phenomenal. Every now and then it doesn't throw the code, like on warmer days the check engine light doesn't come on, but when it gets to like 45 and below, the check engine light comes on, which is kind of stupid. But overall, this car pulls really, really hard. Really hard. I do want to try to get some of my co-workers' reaction sometime in the near future, so that way we can get some reaction videos going. But just enjoy this real quick. Fun turbo noises. Got a good pops going, good pops going. Oh, he went off-roading a little bit. When I shift at the right timing, and just the overall performance of the car, like switching from pump gas to E85 woke this car completely up. Like it's a night and day difference. Like if any of y'all are having, you know, thoughts of going to E85, me personally, I would just tell you, yeah, go ahead and do it, because of all the power gains that you get out of it. You know, go ahead and invest in a flex fuel kit. It'll save you in the long run. So if you're taking like road trips and whatnot, it'll save you from having to switch maps and stuff. You could literally just switch on and off from pump gas to E85 whenever you want without having to switch your tune, which is the beauty about it. And I know some states don't have E85, which sucks. So if you're in a state where you don't have E85, you know, I guess try to get a shop to send you some. You know, they might charge you an arm and a leg, but like I said, it's a night and day difference whenever you are driving this car on E85. And try to get good quality ethanol. Like, I know some gas stations, the minimum, it'll say minimum will be between 50 and 60%. The car doesn't really wake up, or most of the power don't really come until about 60%. The higher the ethanol content, the more power you get to. After about 75%, once you hit about 80-85% ethanol, it's just like very little power gain. But if you could get anywhere between an E60 or an E70 tune, like, try and shoot for it. Like, go get it. Like, it's definitely worth it. It is definitely worth it. I would recommend this all day long. But for me, the nearest E85 for me is on base at JBLM, or I would have to drive all the way up an hour if those pumps don't work to Snoqualmie, and, you know, take my fuel cans and fill them up, fill the car up. Since I'm driving to Snoqualmie and the pumps are down on JBLM, it cost me about like $160 to fill up 20 gallons for fuel cans and the car itself, and to drive all the way back. But on my way back, I'm kind of like just, you know, baby driving. My gas mileage will be at 21 miles to the gallon. You really don't suffer gas mileage unless you really on the car. Like, I'm still in the same tank. I think this was from Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday, and I'm still on the same tank. And I still got 20 gallons in the garage right now. Once I do fill up the car, I do have someone that he's local and he'll give me E85 for a set price. Or if I want to buy a barrel, if I had the space, I'll buy a barrel for like $250. But I don't have the space for that. be maybe like a month or two from now when I get the turbo. And then after we get the turbo, obviously I'm gonna get the front mount. I have to get it in pieces because they don't sell them as a whole. I'd rather buy it as a whole, so that way it's one set price instead of sitting here $600 here, $600 there. You know, I just want one set price and just get it. Or if I can find one on Facebook Marketplace that's not beat up, I'll grab it off of Facebook Marketplace or wherever I get it from. But those are like the only two power mods that I'm missing as well. I do have another short block in the garage that eventually I'm gonna tinker with and build that to reliably hold the power that I want. I'm gonna overshoot that block, and so that way it's good for whatever abuse I'm gonna put it through. But granted, this is my daily, so I don't really beat the car. I'm trying to work on trying to get another car, you know, just for the channel at some point. Or if you guys would like to see, I do have my wife's car. She drives a 2017 Dodge Charger, so if y'all want to see content on that, drop it down below. But the only thing that I've done to her car is I got her DRLs, I did that, and I just put like this little tint over her tail light. But I'm thinking right now of getting her AWE exhaust. Those sound really, really good on a V8. And then if I can, and if I can afford it at the time, I'll go ahead and get her some long tooth headers and get them catted. That's also her daily, so I'm not trying to really make her car super fast, but I want her to have fun with it, you know. We'll probably do a couple mods here and there for her car, just so she can enjoy it. I will say I am still trying to get used to like having a GoPro on my forehead in public and filming. I'm still fishbowling. Tent is coming soon. I don't know when. Still waiting on an appointment to be booked with the shop that I found. They're just overworked right now. They have a lot of cars, so I'm basically just waiting on them to give me the word on when I can come through and get some tent going, get a little bit of privacy up in here. But if you guys have, you know, any mods you want me to do or you want me to see put on the car, drop it down below in the comments and we can try to make something happen. I really want this channel to be all fun, you know, shenanigans, having good times, you know, laughing, everything. And to be able to come together as a car culture as well. Don't you just hate when you get stuck behind slow drivers? Here, I'm gonna actually tell y'all, like earlier when I left the Subaru dealership to try to go get the OEM O2 sensor, I almost witnessed a 30-car accident on the freeway with me being on the freeway for less than 2 minutes, which is insane. And as I passed all of them, I'm trying to figure out where did the sudden stop in traffic happen. Like, I should have recorded it, but I was too busy like just looking at my phone, looking at directions, and didn't pick up the camera. But it was crazy. But I'm gonna try to get you guys a nice little highway pull real quick. cold out here too. Like we're still seeing like cold temperatures around like 45 and below. So I'm really having fun with boost weather, you know. Eventually the heat will pick back up, so I probably will tone it down a little bit with the car and, you know, kind of getting on it. But overall, I'm gonna have fun with this thing though. I think I may get a Burble tune as well, because I do miss having that. I used to have it on my WRX and I used to go around town just, you know, letting that thing go crazy. And I'm thinking I might get it for this car, but we'll see. If enough of you leave a like on the video, I'll say 15 likes, we'll get a Burble tune going for the car. You know, try to get some flames going, get a couple shots of that at night. That was a nice Golf right there. Sounded really good. Alright, so now I'm finna try to get you guys a couple flybys right here on my little favorite little area. So I'm gonna set the GoPro up somewhere. Smash that like button if you like today's video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below on what you think today's video was. But other than that, turn on the post notifications, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.